Welcome back to Thigh and I Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we had an exciting battle between Silvercoat Ethel and Mobius K, and we discovered that we now all have the ability to transform into an Ouroboros form. On this episode, we're going to see about how we can power up said Ouroboros form. To the characters menu. To our interlink sub-menu. And now we have the ability to look at all of our Ouroboros forms. Oh, I can't show the other ones. Oh well, soul tree. Cool, this is our Ouroboros skill tree. So they want us to get this particular ability, Attack Plus. It increases our attack by a flat 30 points. Very useful. Well,
you found power.
Relatively useful. This is what we use our SP for. Soul tree points. Soul points. It's on the screen right now. You can continue upgrading your soul tree as long as you have SP, soul points. That's great. I have 139. What? Do I want to get anything else? Ooh, 10% crit rate. Let's get that.
You found
And as with all skill trees, the further you go down the tree, the more skills you unlock. Ooh, rolling smash. I think I will... What about these ones? Damage dealt when allies low. On crit, ignore defense. Ooh, I like that.
You found power.
Ooh, another 10%. Sure, I'll get this one.
You found power.
Newfound power. Sure, I'll also get that. Let's just get as much as we can. That's great. Can I... Yes, this is Uni's form. Uni also has... I can't... Why can't I go into the skill tree? Okay, that's fine. Can I go into... Nope. I guess we're only allowed to do Noah's. Canceling Ouroboros arts. Activate the unlock arts canceling node on your character soul tree. Okay, so yeah, we can't cancel into other arts right now, but if we unlock this, we can. It's a little odd that it's locked behind a skill, but it is what it is. Canceling an art into an art fills up the heat gauge, but it also charges up the talent gauge and allows the art to come out quicker, making it a more efficient source of damage.
The soul tree. It seems we can still strengthen the Ouroboros power further.
We certainly can. But now we are
Where are we
in
staying again?
Colony 4.
Some place near the canteen, they said, but where was that?
It's where the big red exclamation mark in the sky is. Oh, Lashandra, we'll talk to you. The flame clock might be gone, but we still have the mark left on our bodies. I don't have anything really solid to base this on, but I think the life energy and our time here in the flesh are distinct. But never mind that right now. What I am sure of is that we owe so much thanks for this life without constant war. Yeah, that's true. Yord. Your name rhymes with sword. Ethel is an open-hearted person. She didn't hesitate to welcome Agnes into the fold. It's not quite so easy for rank and file like us, though. Getting used to it will take a little while, I think. Well, I'm sure if people care. Maxie, the commander has instructed us to lay off you lot. Even though you're Agnes. Agnes with turncoat Kebes. Yeah, that's probably going to be the norm for a hot minute. People
Figures. They're staring at us.
stare at us, yes.
Let's try to put it out of our minds, Sena.
Yeah, we are, we're pretty, conspicuous right now. Mikoko, I'm gonna talk to you. Harumph. Proper cooking not exactly possible in middle of barren wasteland. Mikoko and friends rather think lively... Blah, 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 blah. Mikoko and friends rather likely end up on menus of Monster instead. Meh, meh. Any horrid thing could happen. Brunella, I want to talk to all the people. The road to Ruby Flats looked to be blocked. It'll have been the landslip? It'll have been that landslip from when the Piranhas passed through. Okay, a landslide, you'd think. We're using a bit of leveness power to clear it all up at the moment. You'll be informed as soon as we're done. That's good, because Ruby Flats was our next objective. Ah, there you are. Sorry, you are? I'm Solon, Procurement Division, Colony 4. I got orders from the commander to set you up with a tent you can use during your stay here. So make yourselves at home. Thanks a lot. The commander told me something else as well. That you guys helped out everyone here at the colony, and we all owe you a lot. I'm afraid I won't have time to attend to you personally, but if there's anything you need while you're here, just let us know, yeah? Well, I'll leave you to it. Rest up, you've certainly earned it, lot. You lot. What a reception. It was very kind. Solon seems like a nice person. Anything to add, Mio? No? Maybe we should go in and rest. Yeah, everyone is still kinda knackered from that fight. Cool. Yeah, cool. Cool indeed. I think I'd like to take a bath first, actually. Hey, Unilove, if you're headed to the bath... You called me love? That makes me feel weird. Nope, don't like. Let's just stick with plain old Uni, yeah? Aw, Sena's embarrassed. Yeah, the love is Uni's thing.
The consul we fought back there.
Uh-huh.
Oddly, he was strikingly similar to our own consul.
Both sides are gonna have consuls. Why is that odd?
More accurately, not just similar. They're the same.
They're the same. Are they really?
Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls giving the orders are the same, it means...
It means? Come on. Just spit it out, man.
Are consoles such a big deal? I thought they were everywhere, like your run-of-the-mill Nopon.
Riku refused to let remark of Uni slide.
Got that right? Nopon, a rare species world cannot live without. Protect at all cost.
Leaving Nopon out of this? What's this mean? That these guys are mega suspicious?
Yes, I suspect they may be more deeply involved than we thought.
Involved how, though? With what?
With the reason why we fight. With deciding our fate.
Our fate. And the queens? You think they're in cahoots?
What can you tell us about your queen?
I think we've only laid eyes on her once. Right?
Yeah. At the homecoming, I think. She had long silver hair.
Yup, real dignified. Proper pretty wings, too.
Wings? Like yours, Uni?
Sort of, but they were much more of a shining white.
Well, as for our queen, she was really elegant. Refined and graceful. And her ears, they were super long. Up to here.
Guess that means our queen's a different folks, all right?
The consuls are kind of like the queen's servants, right?
The castles. Their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and decision-making.
So what? If we explain the deal to the queen, you think she might actually get the picture? Yeah?
Pretty much.
I don't recommend getting your hopes up.
Oh yeah?
The queens sit at the very pinnacle of the hierarchy.
So you think they won't even give us the time of day, huh?
I'm saying they might be the same as the consuls, our enemy.
What? Also, somehow that consul, he became Mobius.
Or maybe... Mobius is the consuls.
The situation's already dire enough. It'd be best to temper our expectations.
Is that so? Colony 4. Henceforth, all orders are rescinded. Eliminate Ouroboros at all cost. Make this known throughout the colonies. Ouroboros has no place in this world. Their existence must be erased without a trace.
We've endured the fierce fighting at Colony 4. And learned that the consuls and Mobius are one and the same. Truths we took for granted continue to crumble at our feet. We have spent so long blindly walking the path set before us without question. But we are more curious now, of our future selves, of our purpose.
So, split into 3 units, our main troops go wide, and first to make contact withdraws? What are you, a coward?
What was that?
Huh?
I asked you what you said. You think I'm scared, is that it? I'll have you know, my plan is textbook.
Drop it, Tyon!
Let go! Colony 13 is a complete enigma. Our data is incomplete.
It's just way too cautious, you clod. It's tedious and it's dull. Can you see that? If we don't eat now, we'll starve. We don't have the time to mess around.
What does...
Look, Tyche boy. I mean, we're Iron Lambda, yeah? The colony led by Commander Isard. And this is some no-name backwater. We hit from the side, and we hit hard. Am I wrong? What we need is momentum. Gotta play hard to win big.
Right, I see. One team draws the sentries away, then the main force can strike en masse, where the flank will be left loosely defended. Seems optimal. Is that right, Tyon?
Huh? Yes. Correct.
All right. If that's your opinion, we'll approve it. Yes, Isard?
Yes. If you say it'll work, I trust you. Happy, Tyon?
Yes.
Commander, strategist. It's almost time. The new consul should be arriving from the castle soon.
Of course. On my way.
My, that time already.
Nimue, why are you still using that gizmo?
Now that's not very polite, Isard. This mechanical gizmo is much more precise than the iris clock. And unaffected by the black fog. Right, Tyon?
Huh? Right.
I can't see a thing! Sergeant! Where are you? Sergeant!
What? What's going on?
There should be an exit through the southern water vein. Head straight for that.
And you, ma'am?
We'll hold the line here, keep them occupied.
Begging your pardon, that's idiocy and certain death.
Tyon,
You can't.
you all still have a future. Until the day of your homecoming, please just live. And here.
I couldn't. I won't. Don't do this, ma'am.
Listen, I need you to live, Tyon. You must. Flee for the colony.
Tyon, get moving! Hurry!
How? How can I?
Tyon!
Ma'am! Ma'am! Nimue!
Shouldn't have put so much stock in your irises, Kay. That is what you get.
It's just bad luck. The plan was sound. If not for the black fog.
It's all about the skin feel. You've only got eyes up front. That's why Kay lost. Sounds, the air, breathing. When you can feel all that, you don't need the iris.
And for all that, you still slunk back, tail between legs. Are you forgetting that fact?
He's awful forgetful, isn't he? So? I'm still breathing, and I had a ball with them kids, right until I had to scarper.
Excuses a tenner penny.
What are you implying?
Excuse me? Is this a private party, or can I interject? I was thinking I might head out alone next. Is that allowed?
You want to see with your own iris, eh?
Pretty much. Plus, there's Izzard and Colony Lambda, right? It'll be an extremely amusing situation, don't you think? Yeah, we'll have fun, I'm sure.
Goodest of mornings. Morning, Banana. Okay, everyone's here. We got word from Ethel a little while ago. There's something she wants to tell us, and we should go to the council room to hear it. Very well. We should say thanks for this tent at the very least. Alright, let's go see what Ethel has to say then. Man, lots of revelations in those cutscenes. Mobius is the consoles are Mobius, they're one and the same. And we got some insight into Tyon's background, which is very useful. Even though
people in Colony 4 are certainly quick to accept things.
they are, yeah.
I had yesterday. I knew Ethel's lot was sturdy, but
What was I saying? Our characters don't know that, but we do, and that's important.
You lot sleep all right? Yeah, like a log. Thanks for the room. You cleaned it out just for us.
Don't sweat it. Just a token from us higher-ups. My iris's clock. I couldn't quite believe it. So I went outside, hunted down a Hox as a test.
And?
Didn't get Snuffle. The flame clock didn't show, and neither did any motes. Looks like it's real.
Yeah. We were baffled too, at first.
Anyway, we're all thankful to you. Flame clocks don't work so good when you're dirt. Hated having to worry about when my number might be up.
Wait, dirt? I thought Ethel's rank was silver. It was when she saved our hides, wasn't it?
Well, stuff happens. Kamaravi. Heard of him? Call him the Smouldering. The greatest warrior in all of Agnes. And the commander loves to spar with the guy.
I know him. They say his spear technique is unparalleled. That, and he's an ace for honest pilot. Wow. So Kamaravi and Ethel were rivals.
That's right. We fought against him who knows how many times now. Took our share of damage, but then so did they. At one time, one of his Feronis' knee joints blew clean out. Well, most likely it was a failure of maintenance. The commander could have ended it then and there. But no.
Telling other people's tales again? Not very endearing. Cut it out.
Commander! Apologies, Mom.
I'm joking.
Ethel?
It became a tremendous scandal. The castle stripped our colony of our silver rank, demoting us to dirt. But look. They were made the lowest of the low, and still they chose to stick by me, even though it meant having to live day to day. That is why I must prevail over him.
Huh? But you're...
Free from the yoke of the flame clock, yes, certainly. However, this is another matter.
What is it about then?
Hunger? Pride? Desire? Joy, maybe? It's a little hard to put into words, but something along those lines. I haven't all the time in the world, and my troops understand this full well. For me, well, all of us, really. A rematch with Kamaravi is everything. And that will give purpose to the remainder of our lives.
A purpose to life.
Right, okay. On an emotional level, I could understand.
Wow, really?
I didn't say I agreed. I just see her point of view, that's all.
All right now, let's put a pin in the philosophizing. When we talked last night, you said your destination was Sword March, as I recall.
Right.
Come along.
Come along we shall. We get to follow them at a leisurely pace up the stairs. How can we match them? That's too fast. And curious little thing, if you press in your left stick, you can match the walking speed. It's like an auto run feature, but at any speed you want. So I'm not even holding the controller right now, and he's automatically walking. You can disable it by not holding any direction and then pressing the stick in again, and it'll stop. Or just run the opposite direction. The council room. Counsel me, Ethel. Give me your counsel.
This right here is Sword March. Well, that part is common knowledge, I suppose. To get there, you have a few possible routes. Mainly the northern and the southern. And then, the direct route cutting through the ocean vortex.
You don't say. That works.
Nobody's done it before.
Such a tease.
You can try to approach it from sea or from air. But as soon as you're close to it, you'll end up being ripped to shreds. Trust me, it's not just the waves and the wind. We believe there's some other force at play there. And so, through elimination then, these two. And quite frankly, I wouldn't advise going north.
Why is that?
The road's dangerous, and it runs right past Agnes Castle territory. You'd have a hard time getting through.
Tyan, turns out you were right.
As always.
Additionally, you are Ouroboros. If you face another colony, you may find the same thing happening as did with us.
I'd feel safe betting on it.
If you go south, the battle lines are relatively fixed. If you can proceed along this route, you'll get there in about 2 months.
2 months.
But
there's more?
even if you reach the sword, this city, yes? It's hard to believe you would find it there. It seems far-fetched.
How so?
Once, we had to advance across this region ourselves. It was empty. Nothing but the sword piercing the landscape. And then, there's that word you mentioned, city. What could that possibly mean? Is it a person? Or a thing?
When Guernica talked about it, it sounded kind of like a colony?
I was pretty sure it was an object.
Will you still go there, regardless?
Yeah. That was the idea. For a chance to live on.
Then there's no more to say. Boliaris.
Mom?
Our guests will be leaving soon. Let's give them any assistance we can.
No worries.
Feel free to use the facilities here at your leisure. Get ready for what's ahead.
Mimi?
Relax. We're just doing what Ethel said. Just using the facilities at our leisure. You have to eat, else you won't grow.
It's just...
Don't let them get to you. Yeah?
Hey.
What is this?
It used to belong to my friend. He always wore it till last year. Yes, he died, fighting against Colony Psi. You animals killed him. Shot him right here. Clean through.
You're wrong! We're actually from Colony Gimp. Mimi, what?
If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. It's not like I'm a hard target.
Now we're talking. Oh, what? You're nearly done anyway. Well then keep your lousy embers. Die today or in 3 months' time, not much difference. Just mind you don't get poisoned before your time's up.
What a jerk. So uncalled for.
Sena, it's fine. He was right. We did kill people. Maybe not his friend, but certainly others.
We had no choice. If we hadn't have, we'd be goners.
We had no choice. Yeah, that was clear until now. But not anymore. Right?
Uh-huh.
There's a chance we can make amends. Even if we're misunderstood.
On the house. Eat your fill, friend.
Huh?
We're dirt rank, remember? Life ain't easy here. But you did help. Besides, you gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. Now, we won't have to take others' lives. I've wished for this. And you made it true. Thanks for that.
Alright, so what now? I believe the southward route is currently blocked by rockfall. I would estimate that clearing it will take some time. I guess we'll just have to wait until it's done. Guys, can I say something? Sounds heavy. I've been thinking, and I think there might be something else that we could try. You mean about Colony 4? It's hardly a responsibility. Tyon, it's not quite like that. I mean, if I see someone in trouble, I just want to help them. Maybe it's not a sense of responsibility, exactly. It's more like a natural reaction. Oh, you feel that even for a former enemy? That's how I feel about it. Right now, at least. Mimi, your heart's big enough for everyone to have a slice. We're not resorting to cannibalism yet. We have all of those burritos. Alright, well, no time like the present. Let's do something to help. Yeah, why not? Ethel helped us out way back, after all. Now we've got a chance to give something back, right? Heck yeah, we gotta help Ethel. It's Ethel! I suppose it'll help us earn their trust at the very least. And kill some time, too. I think Mimi's right. Guys, thanks. Anytime, Mio. All for one and one for all, that's our group. Team Ouroboros. Right, well, that was heartwarming to be sure, but what are we actually going to be doing to help? Lance, you need to expend some mental energy on it yourself instead of blurting questions. I get this might be tricky for you. Oi, watch it, buddy. Well, if we're going to do that, perhaps a little intelligence gathering is in order. Yeah, I guess we gotta. It's one thing to wait and lend a hand, other to know where to stick it. I guess we better ask around the colony then. Still feeling weird about this? No, it's just... What, worried about helping the bad guys? It's a bit late for that, love. Anyway, if anyone tries to stir the pot again, we'll punt them on their aliveness, right? Yes! And by we, I mean Lance, obviously. Uni's mentality is goals. I'd like to call Ixnay on the punting, if it's not too much bother. I'm afraid it will get quite messy. Levnesses are notoriously hard to clean, after all. There are so many nooks and crannies, especially in the wheels. It's an ungodly pain getting all the dust out from under those treads. Come on, it was just a figure of speech, mate. Do you have experience cleaning Levnes treads, Tyon? Alright then. Everyone apparently good to ask around the colony. We should help people, and we will. Oh my gosh, do we actually get to do some gameplay besides just walking 10 feet? Helping out, it's a quest. Oh, gathering info. My least favorite mechanic in this entire game. All across Ionios, you'll find side quest icons. They're actually fractional side quest icons, because 9 out of 10 times you'll need to find several of them to get a side quest, and some of them don't even give you side quests. Yeah, it's a mechanic. I'm not too fond of it, but it's a thing we're gonna have to deal with. You'll find yellow icons. Look around and find them. There's one right now. It's ridiculous how many monsters are crawling around here. Also, how have the wounded still not returned from active duty? It was foolish for us to set up base here. 1 out of 2. There we go.
I don't think the med team are able to respond in time.
Yeah, if this carries on, the wounded will just keep piling up higher and higher.
Sound like we might need to get them some medical supplies. Or maybe some personnel. Ola Chandra! The medical quarter. Ah, you must be the ones Ethel told us about. Yep, that's us. Ouroboros, extraordinaire, problem solvers, syndicate. I'd love to give you a proper welcome, but unfortunately my hands are somewhat tied right now. Truly sorry. We've a lack of personnel, dwindling medical supplies, and patients won't stop arriving. I called that. Things really have been rough ever since we've dropped the dirt rank. Not enough medical supplies, huh? So it would appear that kind of problem calls for swift handling. Well, Lashandra, thanks for the heads up. We'll take care of it. We'll get you some supplies. because that's what we do. Discussing info. Listen to people's conversations on your travels to acquire info fragments. Once you find enough of them, you can discuss them at rest spots. So yeah, once you have all of them, you just you need to go sit somewhere to talk and discuss them. Discussing gathered info again. Once you're at a rest spot, press the discuss button. This is how you get side quests. It's true, Lance.
It's a problem. Seems they're already racking up patience.
Yeah, we need to make
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
good show to solve this. In Discuss, you can talk to your party members about discussion topics. Colony 4's problems. See that it has a yellow exclamation mark. That means it has a quest associated with it. If it has no icon like that, then it's just a group discussion.
I think we need to discuss this.
We will, Noah. Don't worry about that. Alright, let's recap. Injuries from local monsters, trouble owing to the colony's location. There were also some more urgent cases with more wounded appearing by the day. Yeah, the medics team's super busy as well. It sounds like they couldn't provide adequate care, so they have always more patients coming in. I got the feeling that they could deal with the staffing problem if they didn't also have a not enough stuff problem. You mean if they had, like, drugs and bandages? Those kinds of medical supplies are difficult to craft without specialized facilities. Well, we're in the area. Oh, we're in the arse end of nowhere, and therefore bang out of luck. Yeah, we are kind of out in the sticks right now. The desert sticks. That's even worse than the normal sticks. Precisely. It's only a matter of time before all the supplies start running out. Spark it all. So what, we're up the creek without a paddle? But we have to do something. We're pondering super hard. Hang on. No, that wouldn't. Or would it? Tyon, if you've got something to say, then do, or by the Queen's knuckles, I'll slap you. Rude? But hang on, then again. What is it, Tyon? Speak, boy, speak! Did you come up with something? First of all, I have to say, there's no guarantee. Spit it out, man. We can work out the kinks later. I hear you. Then let's leave. Right now. You what? Oi! Where are we off to now? Galgor's men here. Galgor's men here. If we're lucky, we might make it in time. In time for what? You're not making any sense, Tyon. Stop speaking your nonsense. I said we have to go this instant. I'll explain when we get there. Uni, drop it. Let's just do as he says. Hero Quest. This is a variant of side quest. No want for courage. I'll let the game explain.
Hey, you lot! Got a second?
What's up, Boliaris?
It's the commander.
What's the commander?
Well, I haven't seen her for ages. Do you know where she is?
I don't think we've seen her.
Are you sure? You haven't seen her at all? Think very carefully. She wouldn't hesitate to die for the colony if it came down to it. And she's so strong that she'll bear any burden alone, however heavy. Look, if anything would have happened to her, then... Colony 4, then... we'd be...
Okay. Calm down.
Ugh. Sorry. Got carried away.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Look, if you see her, just tell me, okay? Sorry to have kept you.
Yeah.
We've completed the helping out quest, and now we have Ethel's quest. Discussing different info fragments can further quests. Yes, we've discussed that like 3 times. Changing the active quest. You can go into your quest log and change it. Yep.
Galgor's Mania is north of here.
That's that direction.
Yeah, and we better hurry, right? Well then,
like the present.
Now, I know you said that we have to hurry, and I agree with you, but it is time for the outro. So, whether you've watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time, where we deal with Ethel's quest and all of the nonsense that accompanies it. See you later!